Breathwork facilitation is 100% something that I do, just like Siobhan. Of course, you do too. And my real focus, my mission, I think, what really lights me up, I'll say, and what like I'm all about, is the intersection of spirituality and business, or AKA the balance between your heart and your head. I really believe that like sometimes when we're in our business mind, we're so over indexed on our thought that we don't connect with our body, we don't connect with our heart, like our true sense of purpose. And so we create things that actually aren't stuff that we're proud of, or they create things that cause harm or like aren't compassionate or whatever. And so my intent with all of the tools I've ever acquired, breathwork being one of them, is to try to fuse that into truly my life, which was a very corporate heavy. I was at Amazon just until recently. I have worked in like governments. I've worked in like startups. I've worked basically creating businesses or like companies or startups, basically either within a corporation or within its own. So like I've always been like creating new things or starting things up. And what I realized in that was like, as I worked with entrepreneurs or like took on that entrepreneur role myself, that like our whole lives are our business, and our whole spirituality is also reflected back to us in our business. So like all of our shit is mirrored to us in our boundary setting, in our taxes, in our bookkeeping, in like everything, in the way we interact with clients. Like our business is not separate from our spiritual selves. Our business is a reflection of us and where we are in our lives. And so like it is inherently just a tool, just like a relationship is, to show you where your blocks are and like where you have the opportunity to grow and expand as a person. So I truly believe that like business orientation and corporate in the way we show up in corporations is a true manifestation of our higher self. So because of that, what I did was try to take, or what I did successfully was to take breathwork as a tool and integrate that into the corporate world. And the way that I've done that in that container, and I'll tell you kind of how it's evolved, is in two ways. One, I hold breathwork space and circles for teams and corporations. So like a whole team or like a group of employees will get together and actually breathe together, which is like wild, if you could imagine, because it's so not the norm. And also I do a ton of one-on-one coaching, breathwork facilitation, I should say, with almost exclusively like execs within companies or entrepreneurs. Those are almost exclusive, and it's the same sort of mindset. Like you have to be a certain type of crazy, but like the construct is slightly different.